Well, we didn't really have anything in place before that we could effectively monitor anything. We had some systems through our IT system that would alert us to issues, but in terms of actually looking at our student body and their activity, we had nothing in place in anywhere near the detail that eSafe gives us. We were very much reactive in that we would see a website that a student had gone onto, and we'd have that information, but actually that wasn't really helping us be proactive in supporting students. It's a really intelligent system that really gives you, very simply, a great deal of information that helps you keep students safe. I think one of the main benefits for us has been around picking up mental health with staff. It does pick up that low-level conversation that takes place that staff may be having with each other or with outside, and we've been able to put some support in early with some staff that have obviously needed our support, and we wouldn't have known that necessarily before eSafe. With students, it's really had a wide benefit. So we've got you've got the prevent issue, so it's obviously there to alert us to any issues around prevent that may come up, but it's much wider than that, and it's, I think, probably much wider than we thought it would be. It gives us a bit of a temperature check on the organisation, so in terms of our student body, so we can see the sorts of things that they're talking about that might concern us, and again it's around if there's any issues around racism, homophobia, sexism, the type of language that people are using, and that's given us a broad approach to how we can plan our welfare and support for students. So we can see what they're doing, and then we can see what we need to do to intervene. And you can see that behaviour changing, and you can see where your influence comes from the welfare team and from that tutorial pastoral support. We have a lot of apprentices working for us. It's quite a big transition for apprentices moving from being a student into the workplace, and so we found that for that group of students, it's alerted us to some issues, not in terms of them not being safe, but in terms of generally their perhaps behaviour in the workplace, their understanding about sexism, their understanding about how to behave with others, and so that's been something that's been really, we've taken that cohort of students and we could say actually apprentices definitely benefit. And I would recommend it, again, because it meets some of the statutory duties we've got in terms of being proactive rather than reactive. Originally, we took it on for prevent issues. So around our new duty around prevent, we thought this is going to help us. But actually, it is far wider than that. And if you're used effectively and join it up with the other process systems for safeguarding, then it can be a really, really valuable tool that you can use to protect your students.